Skip Bayless sued in a lawsuit by a woman who worked as a hairstylist for Fox Sports. And she alleges in her lawsuit that the former host made repeated unwanted advances toward her, including offering her $1.5 million to have sex with him. Attorneys for the woman, which goes by the name of Nosheen Farjai, who was a hairstylist at Fox for more than a decade, and says that she's seeking unspecified damages from Skip Bayless, Fox Sports, and its parent company, Fox Corporation. According to a copy of the lawsuit, which was filed on Friday in a California Superior Court in Los Angeles, the complaint claims that Fox executives fostered a hostile work environment that allowed senior managers and on-air personalities, including Skip Bayless, to abuse workers without fear of being punished. According to the Associated Press, it does not generally identify in text or images those who say they have been sexually assaulted or subjected to abuse unless they have publicly identified themselves, as did Farjai when she filed her lawsuit. The attorney for Skip Bayless did not respond, and neither has Skip Bayless addressed these allegations. But Fox Sports said in a statement that they take allegations seriously, but had no further comments, and they're pending and waiting on this lawsuit to see how far that it goes. But Farjai claimed that the advances by Bayless, which began in 2017 and continued until last year, included lingering hugs, kisses on the cheeks, and comments from Bayless that he could change her life if she had sex with him. Now, in 2021, she claimed in her lawsuit that Skip offered her $1.5 million for sex, and after she refused, he later threatened her job. Ms. Farah says she knew that he was trying to pressure her into having sex with him, but she kept it professional and told him, hey, I have to be kind to all the people here on the set because that's a part of my job. Farjai said she was fired in 2024 based on fabricated reasons. In the lawsuit, she said that she initially remained quiet about her treatment at Fox, believing she could be in danger if she went public. In danger of what? In danger of losing her job or in danger of her life? I don't know, but she was feared that something would happen. The lawsuit also claims that Fox employees were not paid their full wages or overtime, and it seeks a class action lawsuit on behalf of other workers who allegedly were impacted. In 2017, Fox Sports fired its head of programming amid a probe of sexual harassment allegations. So at Fox Sports, it has to be some sexual harassment going on, because why did they fire their head of programming for sexual harassment allegations? Because people are sexually harassing people. And as we know, one thing for sure and for certain is that sexual harassment is something that could be easily put on a person. Why? Because it's the way that you move, the way that you greet your other fellow employees. Like she said, these long lingering hugs, kisses on the cheeks. Yeah, if I tell you, hey, no, I'm just kind to people, but every time you see me, you want a hug. Now I could start saying, is this some form of sexual harassment? Why every time he sees me, he hunts me down or she hunts me down and wants a hug? So sexual harassment has a lot of layers under it. So when we think sexual harassment, yeah, I understand that, yeah, she could file sexual harassment because she could just feel that way, or it could definitely be true. So sexual harassment is one of those tricky things that you have to kind of wonder, like, okay, what makes it sexual harassment? What makes it sexual harassment is the way that people move. She said, hey, it's the things he was saying. So every time you walk in a room, people are saying something slicking under the collar, but with a sexual undertone. And that's when you can say, hey, is this some form of sexual harassment? Why every time I talk to this person, they say, hey, sweetie, this, or hey, lovely. And you're like, hey, I got a husband. Hey, I got a wife. But they keep doing it to you. And then you can say, hey, is this some form of sexual harassment? And with Skip Bayless, you notice he even went on to make a sexual advancement. I'll give you $1.5 million and change your entire life. If it's deemed to be true, it's definitely sexual harassment. And then she said when she didn't take him up on his offer, he started kind of trying to get her out of her job. He started messing with her job, basically trying to get her fired. So sexual harassment is a real thing. And in some cases, you can prove it. In some cases, you don't even have to prove it. At the end of the day, Skip Bayless, welcome to the club. Now you see what the Negroes feel like. All the Negroes that's getting accusations against them from 2017, 5-10 years later, and now they're bringing up accusations against them. And now we can't just say, oh, it's an attack on black. No, it's an attack on certain people with money. Some of them are guilty of sexual assault, some are not. But we'll never know only until it reaches the court of law. So at this channel, we don't prove nobody innocent nor guilty. We just report. And with that, I'm going to say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south. Unite from every alley and Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.
Star child, I never
seen the sunshine like this.
I never
Never seen the moon glow like
Hey yo, I
this.
never
Never seen the waterfalls like this.
I never